Raise your hand if you've fallen for the most pleading and adorable eyes. Begging to share that stuffed sandwich or some treat. I know you must have already shared something like this with your furry friend, but be careful, it's not because they want that you should give it. After all, you can end up harming your dog by giving something that is not good for them. Your dog metabolizes food differently than humans, which is why some human foods can harm your pet's health. Thinking about it, I gathered 7 human foods that can lead your puppy to death. 1. Chocolate. Most dog owners know that chocolate is harmful to their dogs. What makes chocolate toxic to dogs is that it contains theobromine. Unlike us, dogs cannot metabolize this component as quickly as humans. Such food can cause hyperactivity, vomiting, diarrhea, pancreatitis, abnormal heartbeats, and seizures. The severity of side effects depends on how much chocolate and what kind of chocolate your dog consumed. The darker the chocolate, the more dangerous it is. 2. Avocado. Avocados are extremely healthy for humans, but the same cannot be said for a certain furry animal. Avocados contain the highest amount of fungicidal toxin when ingested by dogs. In high doses, this food can be lethal. This substance can build up in your pet's lungs or heart, leading to oxygen deprivation and making breathing difficult. If ingested in small proportions, it can cause milder symptoms such as vomiting and diarrhea. It's better not to risk it and leave that fruit far away from your canine friend, isn't it? 3. Garlic. Who here doesn't like good garlic, right? But already mark it on your black list of foods not to give your puppy. Garlic contains thiosulfate, which is toxic to dogs. The substance can build up in their bloodstream, damaging red blood cells and potentially causing your dog to develop anemia. Be sure to keep an eye out for your dog not to nibble garlic whether raw or cooked. 4. Grapes and raisins. While some fruits are a great choice as healthy dog treats, grapes and raisins are not one of them. By ingesting these foods, your friend develops kidney failure, possibly resulting in death. Even when your dog eats only a small portion, this can cause symptoms of poisoning including vomiting, loss of appetite, diarrhea, abdominal pain, increased thirst, decreased urination, weakness, and restlessness. So do your dog a favor and don't let any grapes get past him. 5. Milk and its derivatives. Milk and its derivatives are other foods that should be on the canine blacklist. While it may be tempting to share milk with your dog, milk is healthy after all, isn't it? But it is a danger, as most dogs are lactose intolerant or have difficulty digest it, which will potentially cause them GI distress. And many dairy products also contain high levels of fat and sugar, which can result in health problems such as pancreatitis for some dogs, so it's best to keep them away from everything. 6. Bacon. Although it can be tempting to give your dog bacon, especially when he wags his tail and is excited to try such a delicacy, do not give in to your friend's charms. Seriously, you will be doing your friend a favor. Bacon contains a lot of fat, sodium, and grease. Giving your dog bacon, especially in large portions, can cause severe stomach pancreatitis or potentially deadly inflammation. 7. Onion. If your dog follows you everywhere, especially in the kitchen, make sure he doesn't eat onions while you're not looking. Onions contain sulfoxides and disulfides that can cause oxidation and damage to your dog's red blood cells, which can lead to anemia. 8. Salt. I'm sure you already know that salt is a fatal villain for your furry friend. Salt poisoning occurs when dogs eat large amounts of salt or sodium can occur, triggering dehydration, vomiting, muscle tremors, seizures, and diarrhea. This is why it is not recommended to give human food to dogs as it is too salty for them. Also keep an eye on him when you take a trip to the beach so he doesn't drink salty ocean water, one of the most common causes of salt poisoning. I hope that with this list you get smarter and monitor what foods your puppy is eating. If he ingests any of these foods, keep an eye out for symptoms such as vomiting, muscle tremors, intense fever, itching, weakness, diarrhea, breathing problems, and sluggishness. If your dog has any of these symptoms, take him to the vet immediately. Did you like this video? So watch this video recommendation on your screen. Bye, see you next.